What's up? Good morning mga ka-StarCraft. Here we are on to another best of 3 matches in PSL. We have here on to the top left, the blue Terran, the man, the myth, the Haji, and his opponent onto the bottom right, the green Protoss, the Tempest Commander, Moyashi. Nice. So we are another best of 3 Terran versus Protoss. This is kind of a rematch during our first video where Moyashi completely destroyed Haji. And maybe this time Haji is going to take this win. And a probe is harassing this SCV. Nako, labanan ng workers to. Early in the game, labanan ng workers. SCV versus Protoss. Second Nexus is already been done here for the Moyashi, no? So pasensya na kung wala kayo masyadong energy dahil umagang-umaga, no? Walang energy dahil hindi pa nakapag-breakfast. Pero it doesn't matter. What is this? Second command center is already built here for Haji. Typical Haji building the command center here onto the higher ground. And maybe lift it off papunta dito, no, sa second natural base. Anyway, so I would like to say thank you sa mga nag-follow sa ating Facebook page ng PSL and subscribe sa YouTube channel ng PSL. Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-follow sa aming Facebook page, just click the description below and follow the page. And also, at hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe sa YouTube channel namin, just click the subscribe button and notification below. This will help us to make more content like this, mga katarantaduhan ng mga laro ng Pinoy StarCraft 2. Join kayo sa Discord namin, guys. So here comes the first adept marching towards the base of Haji, shading in, but there's already a bunker here and he needs to get back. The bunker is deal with a lot of damage, low, leaving this adept low on health. And shade in. Does Haji saw this one? I don't think so. And here comes the Tempest. Nang lag. So kill the one. Hindi target lock. Kill one SCVs and the shade out. Kasi punta na dito yung mga Marines. Going to help this, but the adept is already been shaded out. Nice harass there by Moyashi. Yan siya. Ang aga kasi, guys, kagising lang. Anyway, so already been stalkers. Walang masyado, no? Drugs is already been built for Haji. So may yung extra attack speed na yan. So this is an intense gawin naman yung team. Sana umabot ng best of 3 to. Oh, shit. So 14 army agad. Nakita nyo yung APM natin, guys. Ang bilis, oh. 300 to 300 yung APM. Grabe, seryoso na sila, guys. Grabe. Nilagyan ko yung ganda ng music. Intense yung laban. So as you see here, intense. 4 stalkers is here, marching towards. No, the siege tank. Mutika pa namatay yung isang stalker dito. Nadami dyan pa. Naging yellow yung HP. The siege tank here. Last naman ng range yung siege tank. Another siege tank here. But there's a lot of stalkers. So, Haji should know na mag-build siya dito ng, he should build Marauders. Marauders are good counters for stalkers kasi Marauders deal more damage to armored units, and stalkers is considered as armored unit. So the payong is already been here. We're going to see here a toggle here. Pero may siege tank dito ha. He's going for the upper base. Mayashi. I didn't see anything. Four stalkers harassing the SCVs, but puro sila nakikita ko marine lang dito guys. So destroying this reactor. And here comes 4 marines. Bagsak yung marine dito. Marines can counter but the siege tank here, Miyashi, he needs to deal with this. Siege tank is really getting damage here, trying to close the gap. Kung nasaan yung siege tank, but he blinks in, trying to kill that siege tank, pero patay yung siege tank dito. Ay hindi, yung stalker pala, hindi ko na alam ano nangyayari kasi ang lutang ako guys. Pwede na may isip ko, nagtapok na dito yung mga ACV guys, na-evacuate to the second base, ngayon bumalik sila, sabi nila clear, already clear. So a lot of SCVs down there, and Haji is keeping away. I have a way short. Another round. 4. Haji is going to build this missile turret to defend against this attack, pero it's too late, huh? Then Mayashi saw this one and nagbi-build pa yung mga missile turret. So not to count, hindi mamamatay dito yung payong, but a marine, patay yung marine. 4 na marine, nasan yung ibang army? Uy, tulungan niyo naman. Patay, another ACV down. Another ACV down. Bagsak, ang daming ACV namatay. So tinapos talaga ni Haji. Ano nangyari? Ba't walang defense? Payong, munti kayo pa namatay. Here comes another grab. Nakatayo lang talaga guys. Here goes another 4 marines. Oy. No, muntikan pa lalo. And the recall. Mayashi recalled the payong out. Ano ginawa niyo? Tinanong natin sila kung ano nangyari, ba't hindi sila nag-dep. Sabi nila, hindi namin lugar yun. May naka-duty doon eh. Dito kami naka-duty. Tangin namin. So a lot of happened back there. Amazing stalker attacks. Harassed for Mayashi. A lot of SCV died. They're down to 34 workers, but Haji is continuing making more. He's building supply depots. He's already at full max. Here comes Barangay Tanods here marching towards, in the middle of the base, towards Haji's base. And it's already been a charged Barangay Tanod. So for that extra speed and charge ability, this is a destruction. Ang ganda ng music oh. Pang country western style. So here comes the Valerian army, pero ubos dito ang Zealot kasi madaming marines dito. And he's going to charge out. 1 Tanod down, 2 Tanod down, 3 Tanod down, 4 Tanod down there. 2 Tanod na lang ang natira. So oh no, a Colossus is here. Already been done. Anti-bio to. Uy, i-heal mo muna to. Siege tank. Sobrang layo ha. Malayo sa range. But the Colossus is, I think, almost done. The upgrades on the Colossus. Higher range. Farther range, I mean. Haji tried to split his army, but Mayashi saw this coming. and is going to T-Bird out, but this is just they're just standing there, and Moyashi has already been reacted to it. So 3 Colossus. This is really dangerous for Haji. The siege tank didn't reach it. The stalkers blink in, trying to target lock those siege tank, but it's done. No siege tank. The Marines are getting cleared by this barangay tanod. Patay yung Haji guys, na natira yung healers na lang. Saan ka pupunta? Puta na. Baka na laser. And now he's making marauders. Too late. Moyashi is going for an all-in attack. He saw the siege tank here. The stalkers summoning pero nabuk na yung payong pero dito, but stalkers blink in, trying to target lock that siege tank, pero yung mga marines and marauders is dealing a lot of damage here for the stalkers, and the stalkers is down. A lot of stalkers down, but this Colossus is just clearing their way through towards this bio army, and the ACVs is trying to help, but it's not enough. The Colossus is really doing great. He is really doing great. This is just disgusting. No counter. Haji didn't react so fast. The Colossus is here clearing the game. No Vikings to counter this Colossus. 1 Colossus down. But this is GG already. GG is called. Moyashi takes the game number 1. Jumping right in onto the game number 2 in our best of 3 series. Spawning onto the bottom right, the man, the myth, the Haji. His opponent on the top right with amazing win onto that game number 1. The Tempest Commander, we have Moyashi. So game 2 guys. Saan nagkamali dito si Haji? Here is my breakthrough on what happened on game 1. Haji saw Moyashi is building stalkers, but he didn't react on countering by making marauders. Instead, he makes a lot of marines. The attack onto the Haji's base there was a great attack by Moyashi, but Haji didn't defend that well enough. Nakatayo lang yung mga marines niya sa second base and letting it like a small amount of marines to handle the defense. So he didn't defend it well. It cost him a lot of SCVs. Or na-pull out lang yung mga SCVs niya, but the mining delay is there, and it's a huge disadvantage for Haji. And on another thing, Haji went for an attack. He saw the Colossus there, but instead instead of backing up, he still chose to attack. All those marines are half-life, and with an extra rage for the Colossus is clearing out those marines and the siege tank. So far, na-expose the mga stalkers, blink in and target it up. Nice attack by Moyashi, but a small mistake by Haji there, but there's still an improvement. Now Haji will be able to win this turnaround and have a game number 3, hopefully. So Haji here building his second command center, and the second nexus is almost done here by Moyashi. Building this factory. Need to make a lot more SCVs. The SCVs are number 1 priority. Here kasi 10/16, hindi pa na-saturize yung yung base. Ito, Reaper. The Adept is there. Oops. Inaras nyo dito yung mga probes, but Moyashi saw this one and is going to clear out this, pero yeah, this is the Reapers can just easily jump off cliffs. The only Terran unit that can heal himself. Ewan ko ba anong gamit niya, ba't siya nag-heal? Hindi naman siya Zerg. So, tingin ko ano yan Ipicascent oil. automatic nagpapahid sa lawas niya, kaya instant heal talaga yun guys. Reaper? Yeah. Hopefully wala na mangyayari dito. Wait. What the heck? 3 factories? Haji, is he going for the McDonald's here? Mech Build siya guys. He's putting his barracks beside the bunker for that defense, but here on the higher ground he builds 3 factories with tech lab. So I suspect this is a tech lab. This is a cyclone build, and the lock upgrade for higher lock range for the cyclone is already built here. So adept is here, another adept. Let's hit this one. The shade out lang naman. And Haji saw this, I think. Yep. He saw 3 factories. Didn't saw the fourth one. 3 factories with tech labs. He will expect at least a cyclone attack. So how to counter a cyclone attack? I mean, typically a Protoss player can counter cyclone attack just by using stalkers with blink stalkers. Cyclones deals great damage against stalkers, but the cyclones themselves are not that kind of tanky, and a lot of stalkers can instantly destroy an army of SCVs if correctly used by Moyashi. So this could be a 50-50 situation, depend on to that one. The scout here, Phoenix. The cyclone's trying to lock him up to lessen the further information. He didn't see the fourth one. We actually still didn't see the fourth one. 4 cyclones. Upgrade is done. Blink of the stalkers is almost there for Moyashi. See, Moyashi saw this one and instantly react with a lot of stalkers. He knows that Haji is going for an all-in attack using the cyclones. Wait. Yeah. Haji is building Hellions. Why? Why is he building Hellions? To be fair, I think for the worker harass, but Hellions doesn't deal that much damage against stalkers, because at first stalkers are not light units, and especially not bio units. So what's the purpose of the Hellions? Maybe just to look cool. If he just spent this from another cyclone, then this could be a lot of cyclones to be produced in one go. And here comes the stalkers already marching in toward the base. Pero kita dito, napanggap dito, pero only the stalkers here saw only one cyclone saw the stalkers in the lock here. Blink out. Ba't kayo nakahinto? Tangina. Nakahinto, naubusan ng gas. Ang mahal kasi ng gas. Ako, blink stalkers, minamicro na dito ni Moyashi. Kills another cyclone. Dang. Here comes, but the immortal is already there. But the lock is there, trying to kill those immortal, but he cannot kill the immortal. Almost dito yung cyclones, and see, the Hellions doesn't deal any much damage to the stalkers, and the cyclones deal damage to the stalkers, but the Hellions, no. And Moyashi is going after these cyclones. Another blink, another hit. Blink out, bang, pagsak yung dalawang guys. Patay to. Isang blink lang to. Nako, huminto. Naubusan ng gas. Mahal kasi ang gas ngayon. 100 every kilo. Diesel. Tapos unleaded, 99. Tangina, mahal. So no chance. Nasaan yung army? One stalker. But the bunker is here to defend here. One cyclone against these massive attacks of stalkers. Sira yung cyclones. 4 marines already dead. 7 minutes, GG. 8 minutes, GG. And here comes Hellbat. tankier than Hellions, but still doesn't deal much damage to the stalkers. The ACV is trying to pull it out to help the 8, but the Barangay Talon is here. He saw the 3 Thors. Ubos ang stalker dito. Pero patay yung 1 Thor, pero ubos yung stalker dito, guys. Nasa high ground, hindi nakita yung Thor. Link out, tatlong stalkers, and 1-0 na tira, and here comes the payong. But another couple of Barangay Talon is here being spawned, and stalkers. Another 8. The Thors are exposed. Blink in. Target lock the Thors. Patay yung Thor, isang Thor. Isang Thor. Black. Naku, hindi na angat, and blink in. The SCV is pulled here, pero walang damage silang naganap. The Zealot is clearing here on the second base, SCVs. And more Thors is coming, the Thor is out, pero bagsak yung stock. Oh my god. Moyashi is like, Mech Build? No problem. No problem. Stalkers are already mech, so... GG na naman ulit. 2 Thors are coming out. Pero nako, patay yung Thors. Killing some stalkers, but it's not enough. So Moyashi is going to spawn out more. And GG scored another 2-0 for Moyashi. What an awesome game.